The problem with Birmingham City Council is not just the problem of facing a £760 million equal pay bill, which incidentally is a result of mismanagement anyway. It's about so much more. It's about incompetence and oddness, even dodginess. It's about misusing money and misusing people's goodwill. It's about a failure, a general failure. Now, whether this is about something to do with the left or something to do with the right is another matter entirely. But it's possibly got something to do with people not paying fines, people not paying bills. It's got something, I suspect, to do with Birmingham's obsession with the clean air zone. I think it's a warning to ULEZ. 50,000 people in Birmingham refuse to pay their fines for their clean air zone, for driving in the clean air zone. So in the end, Birmingham City Council simply gave up. It's paying its collectors to knock on people's doors and cause a fuss, but in the end, it gave up. It abandoned the fines. The fines were cancelled. So, it could have expected a certain amount of income from that. It's not getting that. It's also wasted the money in getting people to go running door to door, knocking people up and making demands. So all in all, their clean air zone almost certainly accounts for a lot of their problem. Not least that, also their absurd signage. Humanity Close, Inspire Avenue, Diversity Grove. Why change the name of a road when you've got a financial crisis looming? When you've got a financial crisis, do the things which are important. Messing around with rebranding is not something that is important. So, Birmingham City Council is in a position, according to John Cotton, where it's got financial strains because of the Oracle IT system. He's blaming software. He's blaming bureaucracy. I'm blaming stupidity and dodginess. So the section 114, section 114, part 3 of the 1988 Local Government Finance Bill says that the local government finance officer must trigger this section 114 if the officer believes that the council cannot manage its funds. And the mismanagement in Birmingham City Council, various people in their comments have said that I don't understand. I've had dealings with local government, and I do understand. The chief finance officer makes a report of expenditure and says that it exceeds the resources. And the expenditure chaos goes back at least 10 years. So now there's going to be no new spending. Existing commitments, existing contracts will be honoured. Of course, people who are on the payroll of the council will be paid, but nothing new will be done. So actually, it's not as catastrophic as it sounds, but it is a serious black mark on Birmingham City Council. And Birmingham City Council therefore joins other councils like Croydon, Nottingham, Slough, as councils that have mismanaged their budgets. And perhaps top of the problem is the obsession with illusion, the obsession with illusory change, like putting in place a net zero problem or putting in place a net zero program. Why put in place a net zero program if you can't manage to look after your assistant teachers, if you can't manage to look after your caterers, your cleaners, because that is what lies behind the 760 million equal pay bill. Why? Because Birmingham City Council paid a bonus to the men and didn't pay any bonus to the women. What I don't understand is the level of discrimination in that and how that could have gone on for so long. I mean, it actually paid out £1.1 billion in 2012. Nothing has changed. And these are the people who are managing our resources, because it's our tax, our money, which is being mismanaged by the people that we have stupidly elected. And no matter how they paint it, this is about stupidity and mismanagement. Don't call it anything else. Don't blame computers. Don't blame machines. Blame stupidity. Stupidity and ideological nonsense. Humanity Avenue. Humanity Grove. For goodness sake, grow up and do some actual work.